Let's check out the Marvel Legends Black Panther Wave 2 M'Baku Build-A-Figure, Black Panther in his Civil War suit. Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. My name is, of course, Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. Today our Marvel Legends reviews continue with this M'Baku Build-A-Figure wave, aka the second Black Panther wave of the year. And as you can see in front of me, we have Black Panther himself, but in his old Civil War costume. So I'm very curious to see if this is just a reissue of that Giant Man Build-A-Figure wave figure from 2016, or it's got updated articulation or whatnot. What it does have is an updated unmasked Chadwick Boseman head, which seems to be a lot more accurate than that previous one we got. And of course we get the M'Baku Build-A-Figure piece. Again, probably the reason a lot of people will pick this up is to get that Build-A-Figure piece. So as always, there's Black Panther on the side, on the top. On the back, we get some promo pictures, I'm assuming from the Civil War film, a little write-up, and then as always, you get a list of all the figures in this wave you need to complete the M'Baku Build-A-Figure. Today we're reviewing Black Panther. As I said, it is in his Civil War costume, so yeah, let's open it up and see what we got. And here we have Black Panther out of the box, and my first impressions are the feeling of deja vu, as this is the exact same figure from that Giant Man Build-A-Figure wave back in 2016. So I'm guessing this was a cost-saving sort of thing for Hasbro, as giving us a completely identical figure gave them more money to spend on some of the new sculpts and whatnot in the rest of this wave. So if that's the case, they did it. I'm not batting mad, and it gives other collectors an opportunity to pick up this figure. But for me, it's a little bit disappointing as I have already got this figure. So I'll do some comparisons, as it's not a bad figure, it's just the same figure. So I'll do some comparisons and show you the details in a minute. But we do get, as I said, an updated Chadwick Boseman head. So I'm curious to see if this is the same one we got with the Vibranium suit that I've already reviewed. And of course, we get a piece for the M'Baku Build-A-Figure. Again, probably the main reason people will pick this guy up. So this is the last piece I need to build M'Baku. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, check out the playlist, as my next review in this wave is going to be M'Baku himself. So look forward to that. So this is mainly going to be some comparisons with the other versions of Black Panther, as there's not really much to do in regards to review, as I've already reviewed this figure if you go back in my videos and find the Giant Man wave. But yeah, let's compare this, zoom in, and all of that goodness. So here's a closer look at the unmasked T'Challa, aka Chadwick Boseman unmasked head that comes with this Civil War costume. And I do actually see shades of Chadwick Boseman in there from certain angles, so I don't think it is a bad face sculpt at all, well done Hasbro. And as you can see, I've got him holding his helmet, as in this version of the suit, that is actually a helmet that you see him take off in Civil War, and I believe he wears this costume at the start of the Black Panther film. So you can actually have him displayed like this, and it would be quite accurate. And at first, I thought the face sculpt is going to be the same as the version that come with the Vibranium suit. But if I bring in the version of the Vibranium suit, and hopefully it will stay focused, probably not knowing my look, but you can actually see they are different. The head sculpt that comes with Vibranium suit is a little more subdued, bit more blank expression, where the version that comes with the Civil War costume is a little bit smirky. It's like he's done a fart and no one's quite smelt it yet, and he's getting ready for people to give it a sniff. It's just a funny little smirk. But both of these work on each other's head. So again, pop off, and you can put the other one on this version if you want. And look how grumpy he looks. So yeah, I do actually prefer the smirkier version. And here we have our MCU Black Panther lineup. So from left to right, we have the Black Panther from Civil War, aka the Giant Man Build-A-Figure wave. Then we have the one we're reviewing today, Civil War costume, but from this M'Baku Build-A-Figure wave. Then we have the Black Panther Wave 1 from the Okoye Build-A-Figure wave. And then right on the right there, we have the Vibranium suit, again from this M'Baku Build-A-Figure wave. So again, as you can see, these are the same body molds and these are the same body molds, except this one is definitely worth getting. As you can see, the purple paint differences, where these two are virtually identical. There are a difference in shade in regards to silver, where this version we're looking at today is a little bit more silver than this one. This one sort of has hints of gold, but as you can see, I'll zoom in and show you the difference in the face sculpts. Let me move these two out the way and just get these two a little bit closer, and let me show you the difference in the face sculpts, and I'll swap the helmets as well, because there is a slight difference in the helmet. But again, I'm stretching here, people. I'm stretching to find the differences. So this guy is just a generic man. This has got no resemblance to any actor in the MCU. It is just a generic guy. So you can feel free to now use this face sculpt as an unmasked head sculpt for, I don't know, a Prowler in your comic version, because let's be honest, it doesn't come anywhere near to this new version we've got today, which is probably, this little smirky face is probably the best unmasked Chadwick Boseman face we have. So if I quickly put the helmet back on, there is a slight difference in paint in regards to the actual Black Panther figures. So again, I'm just going to hold these. I'm not going to go crazy with the editing, because again, I said I'm stretching when it comes to comparisons. So as you can see on this new version, there is more silver paint on the nose and less paint on the eyes than this old version. There's more paint on the eyes and a bit more streamlined paint on the nose. And again, I'm stretching, people, to try and fill a review, but they are the differences. The rest of the figure, apart from the silver, are exactly the same. So the articulation issues we had on the Giant Man Build-A-Figure wave are the same with this guy, where the arms don't go all the way down. But again, aesthetically, am I saying that right? Probably not. It's a good looking figure. It's accurate to the film. I liked it originally and I like it now. But again, they probably tooled this figure in 2015. We're about to hit 2019. The newer versions are definitely better for a dynamic Black Panther figure. So let's do some comparisons. Here we have Black Panther compared to Everett Ross. And of course, he was Team Iron Man in this Civil War costume. And again, I think Everett Ross was in Civil War as well. So there you go. There's your Civil War comparison. And he does look good compared to them. Let's bring in some villains from the actual Black Panther film. And there we have Killmonger and of course Claw. And there's Killmonger's mask just jumped off. But they look good as well. Let's bring in good old Daddy-O. Here we got T'Chaka, and to be fair, these two costumes do look good together. And again, once I've got all of these Black Panther costumes, I'm going to have to build some sort of Black Panther Hall of Armor, or maybe build Shuri's laboratory. That's not even a word, but you know what I mean, her science lab. Here we have Black Panther compared to Nakia, and I'll bring in Okoye. And then we've also got the new Dora Milaje. And yeah, this Black Panther is a decent Black Panther, but you probably already have the figure, unless you want that unmasked face sculpt with your little bit of smirk. So yeah, obviously I need to get some hot water, cold water to my leg, because that leg's a little bit warped. But you probably already have this figure. That is my final thought. But you're going to need to get him if you want to build that M'Baku Build-A-Figure. But I didn't hate this figure the first time around. It actually made, I think maybe made #1 in 2016 for MCU figures, or maybe #2. I'm not too sure, can't remember off the top of my head. You let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Are you going to be buying this figure again? Probably not. But yes, my next review will be in M'Baku. So obviously subscribe to the channel, check out the playlist, all of that goodness. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I shall see you on the next one.